Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Macca here. We're continuing with the Crysis 3 video guide for all the collectibles. This is part 2, aka video 2, which will encompass mission 4 and 5. Upon the very beginning of mission 4, we will reach the end of a little section and we'll be asked to gather some intel as a secondary objective. There's 6 data pads literally right next to each other. At the end of the first section to the left hand side, there's a 4th data pad on that table that I'm at right now, although that doesn't count towards the achievement, but you want to pick it up anyways. Moving on, this next one's a little confusing. You'll come to this archway. From the archway, you want to basically go underneath it and then go to the building right to the right of it and hop on 1 story above ground level. Scan that poster. That will be 1 poster. From here, we're going to get a datapad. The datapad's a little confusing, but basically the datapad is exactly where the objective is. You can go there however you want to go there. I jumped through this window and then ran up a stairway. If you try to follow exactly what I'm doing, it is a little confusing, but just make your way up to the top floor of this building where your objective indicator is, and you just want to go there, and there will be a datapad just chilling on the desk, as well as a nanosuit module you might want to pick up as well. There will be enemies here. I wasn't able to clear them out before I recorded, so that's why you will see them there. But once we make it into this room, there's a datapad right on the desk. Make sure you grab this before you zipline. That's the keyword. Don't zipline until you get it. After you zipline, you'll come to this section. You'll climb up a few stairs. You'll go through a few rooms, and you'll end up in a room with a big billiard table or a pool table. Didn't want to confuse people with the swimming kind of pool, but that kind of pool table. You'll walk through this door and you'll see a quick cinematic. I have fast forwarded for you guys, but as soon as this cinematic ends, or this cutscene, whatever you want to call it, just in front of us through that door, we see a soldier on the toilet and a datapad, or rather a black box, sitting next to him. Moving on in the mission, we have datapad number 8. This is right next to the Ceph mind carrier. Your HUD will become a little distorted and there'll be some story elements going on here, but basically what you want to do is jump up to the same level as the Ceph mind reader, and attached to that platform will be a building, and it'll be attached by a billboard. You just want to walk over the billboard and make it to this little room across to get that. Blackbox number 2 and datapad number 9, mission 4. You'll come to this section after you see a few soldiers burn, and you'll see this tent, pyramid tent thing to my left rather, and you'll have this little datapad right here, and then you'll want to make your way into the streets to get the black box that's next to the soldier. That's 2 of them in 1 take. Moving on, we have black box number 3. This is the section where you open the gate to gain entrance into this little barricaded fortress, whatever you want to call it. There you can see you're opening the gate. Sorry about all that. Once you open the gate, you can basically scan the collectible using your visor by pressing up on the D-pad, and you just want to run over to it and make sure to pick it up. This is the section where you meet Psycho in the elevator, so you want to keep that in mind. It's right in front of the elevator. Then after you do take the elevator with him, you'll end up in this section where you can get all 3 of the remaining collectibles in mission 4 in 1 take. You can scan all of them through the front glass there, but basically you want to just progress through the hall, and at the end of this hall you want to make sure to pick up the black box off of this guy. Moving on, you'll take 2 more turns down the hall and you'll see a little curtain before taking a stairway downwards. You want to make sure to get behind this curtain and pick up the datapad. I did screw up for some reason. The datapad ended up floating in midair. But after you collect that datapad, you can make your way downstairs and make your way to the last datapad. So past this hallway, down the stairs, keep going, and you'll notice there's a glass room. Inside that glass room is 1 more datapad, finishing out and rounding out mission number 4. Moving on to mission 5, Red Star Rising. This is the very beginning of the mission where you kind of use this hanging metal structure to cross from rooftop to rooftop. After you get to the 3rd rooftop, you'll notice that there is a collectible right there in front of you, just hanging out. It's a datapad. You'll want to pick that up. Moving on, after you get to the Ceph mind carrier and interact with it, you'll defeat a few enemies and you'll come to this part about 2,000 meters away from the next objective. You want to head to the right hand side and keep in that pathway. You'll notice that there is a soldier with a black box in front of you on your way here. After picking that up, we're going to continue on to the next two collectibles, which is Datapad number 2 and the only poster of this mission. You'll come to this section where it kind of opens up and you can see the huge tower in front of you. You'll look down, you see this big open area. You'll want to go to that most left building. There's a lot of enemies. You might want to clear them out. I kind of took the long route and just kind of snuck my way through. But I am missing one of the data pads. I'll show you exactly where it is like 2 times because it is not on the screen, but it's anyways right there, aka you'll see it again right there. I put a little text on it. You can pick it up, and then right next to it you'll get the poster. Make sure to scan the poster. Right there is the data pad. Moving on, Datapad number 3, you'll come to this section where there are a lot of washers and dryers, basically, and you'll just kind of continue on. Your objective will be changed from 2,000 meters to save Claire, and once you do that, you'll notice that there's this buggy waiting here for you. Right behind the buggy, there is a Datapad as well as a nanosuit module you might want to pick up just in case. Moving on, you'll come to this section after descending down a very long stairway and then having a cutscene, and right after that you'll go down these kind of rocks, and at the very bottom of the rocks you can see there's a buggy. It takes me a while to get down because I kind of land badly and don't use my armor properly, but once you reach that buggy there is a Datapad, no sorry, a black box right behind it. So I'll just kind of show you exactly what I mean. So we're going down, and behind the buggy, right there, there's a black box. You'll want to pick it up. You want to get into a buggy now, and you can try to work towards getting the roadkill achievement. Black box number 3 and Datapad number 4, you'll come to this section where there's this huge gate blocking your way to the command center. Just to the left of the gate, you'll see one item, and a little bit further to the left, you'll see another item. You can scan those using your visor really easily. Just work your way and make sure you pick up both of them. One is a black box and one is a Datapad. And I believe we are now coming up to the last collectible of this part. Mission 5, collectible number 9 of 9. You'll come to this section where you open the gate and you have that huge command center. Before it tells you to head to the elevator or whatever, it'll ask you to destroy a little thing. You'll use a Rex charge to destroy it. Once you destroy it, all the way across the opposite side of this little area, you'll have this Datapad. Just make sure you grab it as soon as you can, and hopefully that it'll help. If it helped you, help me by liking the video, and I'll see you guys in another one. Thanks for watching. Peace.